Get paid, young brother, get paid. Get paid, young brother, get paid. 17 million guaranteed, don't have to give a set back. Woo! That's what Jordan Davis is worth. And we're going to talk about what he can do on the field now. You already got money. You already got money. Let's see what you can do on the field. Let's talk about it, y'all. Yo, that. A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah. Yo, that man, you know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy, Philly Fresh, a.k.a. the General here, reporter for duty. Listen, if you haven't done it, man, please, I appreciate it in advance if you just, hit that sub button right down there for your boy. And also, there's a bell next to it to let you know when I put up all this flavor. If you are not getting the notifications, just hit the bell and then hit it again. Turn it off, then turn it back on like it's like a light switch. All right? But last but not least, man, you got to hit the like for your boy, man. That's how my content gets pushed out there. Y'all been doing a good job at it. I can't even complain. I can't even complain. Philly Fresh, the General, sees y'all, man. All right, you know, fresh fact of the day. Even though it seems like I'm in high spirits, I'm good at what I do, and it is a loss to me today. And it's crazy because I just lost my daughter's godfather, you know what I mean? And for him to be her godfather, it had to be close. But some things were said by other people and we haven't talked. And the crazy part is, I just seen him a week ago on my way to the masjid and I drove right by him. Not even gonna lie to you. Yes, I was trying to get there to hurry up and pray, but that's not an excuse I would have made a couple years ago. And that's the last time I seen him because he was shot and killed this morning. So I'm saying that to say this, y'all. If you got little petty beefs with anybody, especially if they family, especially if they somebody close to you, especially if they somebody that you call your loved ones, just dead it. Because for real, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, man. Because who knows when the next time you'll see him. I had a chance to talk to a guy that I call brother, you know what I mean? And I chose to, for good reasons, but I still chose not to. And now I'm never gonna talk to him again. That's the real fact of the matter. All right, y'all. Gotta switch gears. I mean, this is my job. It's hard to do it, but I gotta do it. So Jordan Davis gets paid. Get paid, young brother. You know what I mean? How we giving that bread away though? Howie is definitely giving that bread away. So when you look at it, Jordan Davis is getting 17 million guaranteed. He's getting 17 million guaranteed. Can't get none of that bread back. But I like it. And I'm gonna tell you why I like it. I like it because it gives you leverage to me. To me, I think that it gives you leverage when it's time for him to sign that second deal, that massive deal, especially if he produces like I think he's gonna produce. Damn, that's son of my eye, crazy. If he produces like I think he's gonna produce, I'm going over here. Not gonna lie to you. And I like it a lot, man. I like it for the fact that the young brother's getting paid. He's a Philadelphia Eagle for the foreseeable future, obviously. But we do need to talk about his play and what I think is going to happen with his play and what I think that he can get better at and what I think is going to help the Philadelphia Eagles. Number one, is going to make runners and quarterbacks, some quarterbacks, one-dimensional for the most part. What I mean is the way he clogs the holes, the A-gaps, the way he makes sure a guy like, now, you got your fighters, you got your Derrick Henrys, your Zeke, how Zeke used to be. You got your guys that's going to go head to head with this guy. But too many times they ain't coming out of there successful. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So it's going to help guys like Josh. Watch Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham probably gonna have double-digit sacks again. Second time in his career back to back. Well, not back to back because he didn't play last year, but you get what I'm saying. Even probably might hurt, but Derek Barnett with his corny behind spin move. Because a lot of things are going to be pushed outside. When you have Fletcher Cox, Hargrave, and this guy Davis, so you got your guy in Hargrave who can kind of do both. He's kind of your middle guy, like not hybrid, but he can stop the run, but he also can rush the passer. Fletcher Cox is really a rush the passer type, but he can stop the run also. And then you just got your run stopper, who we hope can progress and get better at stopping the run. I mean, at rushing the passer. I mean, 4 years at Clemson, only 7 sacks. It's not alarming because a lot of, unless you're Aaron Donald, guys in the middle don't get sacks like that. You're in the middle for a reason. And most of that is to stop the run. So when a lot of people is, oh man, this guy, he's not this, he's not that. When you play exactly the nose guard and you're exactly in the A gap, the one gap, whatever you want to call it, when you're exactly in that gap, it's hard for you because you're taking on head to head. You're not in the gap primarily and being able to get skinny and all that kind of stuff. And then you're getting doubled. We already know what's going to happen with that. If you double Jordan Davis, what you think Fletcher Cox is going to do? Now, hopefully. No, what you think Hargrave going to do? Because we seen in the beginning of the season, I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, we seen Fletcher Cox getting doubled, Hargrave going off. Then they kind of switched it, and they had Hargrave. A lot of teams were doubling Hargrave, and Fletcher wasn't able to get the job done. In my opinion, wasn't able to get enough pressure. In my opinion. So what this does is, if you take a Fletcher Cox out and you put in a Jordan Davis, now if you double Jordan Davis, you're going to be in trouble again. If you double Hargrave, I think you're going to be in trouble. Because the kid been doubled his whole life, basically. Not his whole life, but basically his whole career. Now, he did have a dominant pass rusher over there in Georgia with him. I ain't going to try to act like he didn't. But this kid is the reason why they were stopping the run, man. I mean, with 330 pounds is solid. And you do want him to be in the gym more. And I think being around a guy like Fletcher Cox and Hargrave and those kind of dudes, I think he's going to be in there. And especially when you got Brandon Graham, we already know his work ethic. We know what he do. We know every time he get hurt, how hard he trains to get back. Even when he's not hurt, he's still training. Him and his wife and all that. You see it all the time. You see it all the time. So if he can get that kind of work ethic. Now you're talking about a guy in Brandon Graham also that is married, has a child, has two girls, and his life is what it is. His life is established. Going to a guy that's 24 that just got 17 million. So that's two different things. But the work ethic needs to be there. So if you're Jordan Davis, man, I understand, you're going to party, you're going to do what you're going to do, man, but you got 17 million. It ain't time to eat healthy. It's time, eat heavy. It's time to eat healthy. Put some of that money into your meal prep because you're going to get it back. If you invest in your body, you're going to get that back because you're going to get a bigger contract coming down the year. If you eat sloppy and you do all these kind of things, then you just going to be dirty work and you're going to be a bust if you don't put the work in. Like, yes, you have natural size, yes, you have natural strength, but if you don't put the work in the NFL, these dudes going to eat you alive. So hopefully he can do that. Question marks, yes, but there's always question marks. But there's no question that he's dominant. Point blank, period. He is dominant. And he could be dominant for the Philadelphia Eagles, and I think he will. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all already know. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.
Stay Philly, stay fresh.